and welcome to Enterprise Zone, the show that caters to small businesses, allowing them a platform to show us exactly what they're all about. As we do on the show, today we are in Pretoria to meet up with Florence Ndlovu, who is the owner of a company called Prime Impressions. Join us as she shares with us a slice of her business journey. Florence, it is great to have you with us on the show. Thank you for your time today. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your history and how you became involved in being an entrepreneur.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm known as Ndlovu. My full name is Florence Ndlovu, and I'm the owner of Prime Impression. Prime Impression is a company that we have Rudolph's Pizza Middle Start, and we do other things like image consulting and also exclusive decor. And I also have the online boutique store. Yes.
Okay, and how did you get involved in firstly starting Prime Impression? What was your idea behind it and your motivation?
Okay. Actually, there's one thing about me. I think because I was like, God, what's the purpose of me to be on earth, you know? And I realized that it's helping people and helping people to become the best and looking the best that God has created them to be. So I'm always like people looking good and all of that, feeling good, eating good and all. I actually wanted to, when I was still working, because I have 11 years experience of working. Okay. I was employed by companies like I started at Sasol and I finished at Road Accident Fund as a senior manager there. And I felt it in my spirit and in my heart that I've always wanted to do business. But what I did, I didn't wait up until I resigned. I said, let me start because I have a salary, you know. So a little bit of saving and sacrifice has brought me here. How did I do it? I was like saving monthly, you know, and then taking some money and generating another money. Like when I opened Prime Impression, it was in 2010, but it started operating later, and it's operating like slowly and all of that. So I'll get some, exclusive deco requests and all of that. So the money that I use from there, and I get from there, I'll just reinvest by saving it, so that because I knew that I have a bigger picture in my mind. So with the image consulting, I take very few. So I will take the money that I get from there, also save a little bit on the side. So I've been saving and saving. I actually wanted some big brands before.
How long did you stay employed while you were also doing your business?
Okay. I was employed for 11 years. So the business, because it was not a business that will require me to be always in the office. So I started doing it around 2012. I'll just do one client. You know, people if they don't even know you, they're kind of like, so I'll do 1 or 2 there, and also on weekends I just do the exclusive decors, you know, few quotations coming, requests for quotations, I'll send, some will accept, some will decline and all that.
So very much in your spare times, and this is what you talk about when you talk about sacrificing for the business, giving up your free time to build something successful. Very impressive. So tell me, how you've been in business now as Prime Impressions for 8 years.
Yeah.
And how many people are directly employed by the business?
The Prime Impression, because of it was as and when, I would apply like 5 just to come in, they win the exclusive deco part. But when it comes to image consulting, it's one-on-one. So I didn't really need people. I just need associates, you know, to assist me the makeup, assist me the nails, and the client get to a place where they also need the full makeover. But with the exclusive deco, I had 5, I still have 5 actually. The guys that I work with is young people that I work with, as and when we get a request, but then they are having other employment because of, it's not a stable business, you know, so we just wait for something to come there and we can start going to do the work, come back, we wait again and all of that. Hence it was very important for me to start that as I was still working so that I can also sustain myself because I didn't want to fully depend on that.
Yeah. So talk to me about Red Bull Pizza. You are now a franchise owner.
Yes.
And how many people are directly employed here? How did this happen?
Okay. So this happened by the grace of God, I must say, because we're looking for a space. There's a new mall that was opening in Centurion close to my house, and And when we were there, the landlord said, there's this other franchise, opportunity. And we're like, what's that? And the Rebels. I'm like, we don't know Rebels. We've never heard of that before. But because of, I always take a challenge as a learning opportunity for me. And I always believe that God, if He allows something, it doesn't mean He will leave me there. So if God approves it, it will happen and it will be success. I just have a strong belief.
Yeah.
And it's working so far. So I thought, okay, what is Rebels? Okay, let's try it. And then we met, and they said they need a certain money. Luckily enough, because of the savings on my job's time, and then as I'm leaving one company to another, there will be some pension funds. So you take that money and I save it because I was not using it. So I had that money, so I could start using with the fees. It's not everyone who can just give you opportunity like that. So we started the negotiations. We started in August. We started negotiations. Then in October, this place was starting out to be shop fitted and all of that. And we opened in April. Yeah.
Tell me how many people then are directly employed by Rebels Pizza?
Okay. Rebels Pizza Middle Start, which is this one, it's actually employing 13 people. Yes, and 95% of them, because it's actually only 2 that are like a bit older. So 95% of them, they are young, and they're coming from surrounding locations.
It's fantastic.
Yes, and I took them without any experience. Again, still linking to my purpose of being on earth to actually help other people to be the best that they never actually realized.
And providing opportunities
as well.
So incredible.
Because most of them, they actually never thought they can do this. In the interviews, it was like, and I thought, okay, let me give them a chance, and then let's do something new altogether.
Very inspiring. I'm loving hearing your ethos and your work ethic and the way you're promoting your beliefs and helping the youth. So talk to me about your vision for your business, and not just Rebels Pizza, but for Prime Impressions. What is your vision for? Let's talk about vision, and then let's talk about goals.
Okay. I have a vision actually with Rebels Pizza because I'm liking it so much. I would like us to, at least if we can start into a franchises around 4 in the next 3 to 4 years. I think 5 years is a bit far because of the growth that I'm seeing already. Because the reality is we've been operating this for only 2.5 months. I call it a place of love and joy, and that's what we pray for.
And it's been buzzing since we've been here. You have been very busy.
And it's a place where I think my managers are actually, they understand me. So we agree that it's only God. It doesn't matter the religion that you are, but we have the same God. So before they start the shift, they pray.
Wow.
We have people coming from different places with different baggages, the problems and all of that. But we like when you get into this place, at least leave them at the door, but we pray with you, then you're happy, then you're excited. Then in that way, everyone will feel the love, will feel the joy, the warmth. It's not about food only, but it's about ministering to people, to say, you know what, today I'm actually bored, but maybe if I can go to Rebels, I'll get someone to smile with me, then I can start having an excitement again of life. You can come here, buy the ice cream, 6 rand, things like those. So it has to be more than money.
So you sell ice cream too?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go back to the vision for your decor business and for your fashion, personal styling business.
Okay. Actually, that one is my passion. It's my passion in the sense that I've started that even before I registered a company. I used to dress families and all of that. So I actually want to, my bigger vision on that is to go to the big schools, like high schools, to teach young girls in particular from a young age to say, how do you conduct yourself? Because most of the people, they think image consulting or image management is about outer appearance only. No. I want to preach it further to say it's about how you conduct yourself, how you behave, and then that appearance. Because it doesn't matter, it doesn't even help for me to look beautiful outside, but inside I'm not. And the way I present myself, the lifestyle that I have and all of that.
So you're taking a very holistic view in your image consulting.
Yes. So image, I believe is more than, like I'm saying, more than appearance. I was even talking last week at church at the youth conference. I had an opportunity that invited me there. I was saying we have been given a very beautiful thing, which is an image. And that image comes from God.
Amen.
And then you've been given the power, because you didn't just say, I'm creating you with my image. It says, I give you power to dominate. Does your look, your talks, and also your behavior, and the communication, your conducting of your life in general, that is it dominating? Is it empowering? Is it giving the glory to God and all of
It's
that?
shaping your experience as you grow, and you are the perfect example as you've grown in business.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so here you sell pizza, salads. What are some of the other things that you provide?
We sell pizza, which is, there's another one that is gluten free. We also sell lasagna. There's chicken, there's meat and different ones. You'll see them. And we also have salads.
Nice.
We have people that just want to eat salads and all of that. And we also have like the rolls, garlic bread roll. So you can put whatever that you want inside that.
Delicious. And you said ice cream. What other desserts do you
And we also have the waffle.
Delicious.
With the ice cream on top if you want that, or you want maybe the syrup. And then we also have slushy, which is one of my favorites.
So this is a beautiful restaurant. You provide a wide variety of food, catering to lots of tastes and preferences. Brilliant. Take me through some of the greatest challenges that you have faced since being an entrepreneur.
Okay. The first challenge, of course, is the finance. Now that I've saved, I've started this business and all of that, you know, it's like saving for a child, now bringing the child to the university. After that, this child must start working and making their own money. So this business in particular, it started 3 months ago, and the challenges are that we pay expensive, the mall is expensive, you know, so the revenue hasn't been there at the point where I can say, you know what, and now I have a profit, so it's been finances. And also you'll have on social media, you have a good thing that people will say good things, and you'll have just one person who will come and want to degrade, you know, their brand and all of that. So those have been the challenges with this particular one. And because I was used to my first salary, I may put it that way, so I was used to salary, you know, every month having that money coming. So now I don't have that money, and I'm a mother, and I have to survive, and I'm also a married wife. But you know, God has been gracious, like I'm saying. So one of my biggest things that I also want to mention is that I told myself that while I'm still growing, yes, the business is a startup, you are expecting not to make money and all of that, but I was just happy that I'm able to pay for the expenses and the salaries of these people that are working here. That's just made my heart feel so better, because we have actually assisted someone from going on the street to doing their drugs and whatnot, because their families, they have kids as well. So like I said initially, their background is
into the community and life.
Yeah.
So take us through some of your biggest successes there.
Oh, one of them is you guys. Because this business has actually brought many people who are willing to come and support me. And I've been getting a support from left, right, and center. With the challenges that I'm going through, I count my successes more with this business so far. And I think because of I planted, you know, like again, hashtag Motuki Motukabati. When you appreciate people, they'll come and support you. So I always build the bridges. I don't actually break them. Yeah. So people who started supporting me is the people that were reporting to me, my bosses, the previous CFOs and all of that, they came here. But then I want to be honest with you. We're the first one in Rebel's Pizza franchise. I was involved in the interviews. Most of the franchisees are not involved. So I happen to know who I'm dealing with, who I'm employing. Yeah. Number two, which was a success for me. Number two, I was the first franchisee in Rebel's Pizza. To when I welcome my staff members, I bought them sneakers, all of them, to put some vibrant, you know, excitement. We all look the same, so that you can't see who is who in here. The exposure, you know, people have been posting about this place. I don't even know them. Yeah. You know, and I'm like, wow, can God really do this? You just get favored by people that you don't even know. And that's when I realized that it's the grace. And I cannot go without mentioning God in each and every success that I'm getting.
So Flo, let's go and make some pizza. Okay. And stay tuned to Enterprise Zone. On the other side of this break, we will continue with Flo to learn more about the personal image consulting and the exclusive decor.